guys, I've got it. The next big thing. This is going to revolutionize the world. This is going to change everything. I just need to work out what the idea is first. Hey, wonderful humans. I'm Monacodo, and hopefully I'm giving you some tips and advice to make your streaming journey a bit more productive and a bit more positive. Now, we've all had those moments where you sort of just hit a bit of a rut, or you hit a block, and you're trying to think of the next thing you want to do, whether that's a YouTube video, whether that's a song, whether that's a live stream, and you're just stuck, and you're trying to force an idea, but it's just not happening. How do you get around that? How do you restart that creative process and kind of get those ideas bubbling again? Well, I asked a few of you on Twitter and got these lovely responses. I've compiled a list of things I think could probably help break through that barrier and get you back to creating again. Right, first and foremost, how to get out of your own headspace is talk to other people. I mean, this is quite a good one. Just have conversations with people that aren't about the thing you're trying to think about. Just talk about their day, talk about things they're doing, talk about plans for the future, whatever it happens to be. Just totally distract your brain, start talking to other people, and you'll find that when you're not thinking about the problem, ideas might just start to form on their own. Now, of course, with current situation, it's not always that easy to get out there and talk with people, but that's the joy of the internet. There are so many tools out there you can go to. You can go to Facebook groups, Reddit discussion forums, you can go to message boards, and getting two-flow conversation, going back and forth between you and other people, will help you to feel not quite so isolated, not quite so boxed in, and will just help those ideas start to flow again. Because if you have a small spark of an idea, you can put it out there, get some feedback on it, start talking about it with people, and it'll start to help re-engage that creative process. Now, another good one, start reading a book, start listening to audiobooks, immerse yourself in a different type of universe. Now, a good one for this could be like fantasy and sci-fi novels, things like Game of Thrones, Ready Player One, that kind of universe establishing novels or epic sagas, like somewhere where your imagination really, really gets kick-started because you're reading about these fantastic places, these characters, and your imagination has to work hard to then build this entire universe inside your own head, and that's incredibly stimulating for your brain. Your brain's warmed up by building this fantastically huge universe, so then little ideas for what to do in terms of content hopefully should come a little bit easier. You also might want to try things like busy work and smaller scale kind of activities. So this could be like small writing exercises, or a review. It could be a review on some of your favorite products. This could be online or on paper. You're thinking about a different topic, a different subject matter, but you're kind of critically thinking, which is going to help your brain kind of get the gears going again. And this doesn't even have to be like whole page epics on various things. You could just be doodling out sketches as well. If you're not feeling particularly artsy with doodles, you could do things like brain teasers or puzzles, word searches, crosswords, anything that kind of just gets your brain thinking a little bit differently and a little bit critically, so that when you go back to thinking and planning out content, your kind of brain is already warmed up and ready to fire on all cylinders. So another thing you can do, and a lot of people did recommend this, is going for a walk or going outside, and obviously stay safe, go somewhere familiar that you know, but then maybe go a little bit further and just kind of explore a little bit. Our brains are wonderful machines, and they love new things. They love processing new visuals, new sounds, new smells. Again, you're going to come back and your brain is going to be already working on digesting, kind of assimilating those new locations, and it's just going to help stimulate that creativity. Now, again, another point where it is a little bit harder at the moment to go outside, and some people just can't. So if you are restricted in those terms, a wonderful tool like Instagram is perfect for this. Search for some beautiful landscape photography, and this could be anywhere around the world. It's all going to be stimulating for your brain, and it's going to help kind of free your brain from that sort of fenced in box and kind of help those creative ideas to start flowing again and start moving forward. Our brains are amazing tools with such limitless potential, but they just need a bit of a dig, a bit of a poke sometimes, and kind of exposing yourself to new content, new places, talking to people, discussing topics, reading about fiction or fact that's kind of inspiring or breathtaking or really requires your imagination to do some work. That's going to be the absolute key. And the whole point is to kind of distract your conscious self. You've blocked yourself in by overthinking about something, and your conscious self is almost getting in the way of you thinking creatively. So the idea is to kind of distract your conscious self and let your brain just work on the problem in the background and kind of free itself up again. And you'll notice that hopefully that creativity should start to spark up again. Now, I'd like to thank everyone that did reply on Twitter with some fantastic suggestions, some fantastic ideas. If you do have any suggestions, any ideas of your own, how do you get past a creative block? Do leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. And feel free to check out any of my other videos for help with content creation or social networking. And if you'd like the content, please click that subscribe button and hit the bell button down below to make sure you get notifications every time there's a new video. And those are just a few ideas and strategies to help beat that creative block. If you'd like to talk live about this or any other issues, you can find me on Twitch every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. The link to that is below me and in the description below. And don't forget everyone, work smart and have fun.